The first student athlete who we will induct tonight is Sharron Patterson Doan. A 1992 graduate of Triton High School, Sharron was a 12-time varsity letter winner. She earned 4 letters in volleyball, 4 letters in basketball, 3 letters in tennis, and 1 letter in track. Sharron was also named MVP 3 times in her career, 1 time in volleyball, 1 time in basketball, and 1 time in tennis. Sharron's distinguished career also included receiving all-conference honors in volleyball 3 times, in basketball twice, and tennis once. She was named to the first team all-area basketball team in 1990, 1991, and 1992, as well as being named to the Sunburst All-Star team and the Hoosier Top 40 workout in 1992. Because of her great success, Sharron was offered a basketball scholarship at Southwestern Michigan College. Sharron completed 2 years at Southwestern Michigan College, where her team won the NJCAA National Championship in 1994. Sharron then transferred to Bethel College, where she finished her final 2 years of schooling. She was named second-team All-American, NCCAA All-District, and was selected to the Mid-Central All-Conference team in 1997. Sharron currently resides in Bourbon with her husband, Doan. Sharron has 3 children, Chase, Ethan, and Aiden, and 3 stepchildren, Melissa, Ty, and Darian. Sharron is currently the head of marketing for ABC Industries in Warsaw. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Sharron Patterson Doan.
Well, like Bob, I'm probably going to read most of my speech that I had written, only because there is a large portion of it that's going to be really hard for me to get through. So I want to make sure that I don't have to really think about it and just talk. I'd first like to thank the committee for choosing me to be one of the inductees for the 2017 class. This is such a great honor, and I'm so humbled. Since Mason told me that I was one of the recipients this year, I had been thinking about what meant most to me during my high school years. What motivated me to play sports and play them with that inner fire and with my whole heart. It came down to 3 people that really stood out to me. 2 of them helped me during my high school years. The first person is Mark Heater. I won't really expand on him too much because we all know what type of a stellar career he has had in developing a lot of the student athletes here. But I know that it was his first year coaching during my sophomore year. My second person, and I remember her the most because she yelled at me the most. She always said, "Patterson!" She had the opportunity to see me twice a year. She was the JV basketball coach and also the varsity volleyball coach. I was really happy to see that she came out of her retirement for volleyball this year, and I went to a game. And the one thing that really stood out to me is how much more mellow she is now compared to when I played. I know I didn't cause the white hair, though. I might have caused the voice, but not the white hair. The one thing that I do regret not accomplishing during my high school years, and I realize that having a national championship ring is a really special thing, and I definitely love that. But before I went to class basketball, Triton is definitely an underdog when compared to all the other schools out there. I think a few years before that, I think it was 1987, the movie Hoosiers came out. Everybody loved seeing that little Milan team be the underdog and come out to be the victor. That was the one thing that I really, really wanted to accomplish in life. And I thought that my senior year, we could go all the way. I think we ended at an 18-1 record, which was probably the best that Triton had done in quite a long time, mostly thanks to Heater. But when I look back, it's definitely one of those things that I'd love to hold on to and just be really glad that we did what we did and we were the foundation for what was to come. Here's the hard part. My last and biggest standout was my father, John Patterson. I know he's up in heaven looking down, smiling right now. He was a humble man. He was never one to tell a story about his early days in sports, except that he played and then he was a Bourbon Comet. During my early childhood years, he would spend a full day at work, then come home and spend time outside playing sports with me. Whether it was basketball, softball, volleyball, whatever it was, he was there to play. One summer, my dad decided to put up a basketball hoop in our driveway. I spent hours and hours over the years working on moves and refining my shots. He was there a lot of those hours with me, and because of his height, he was a very tall man, those who didn't know him, he was 6'4". He made it easier for me to practice moves on. If I had trouble with a certain shot, he would tell me to set a goal and hit it before I came into dinner for the evening. I remember a few times I ate dinner quite late because of that. The one thing he did that he never did tell me was that I was doing something wrong, but only how to do it the way that it worked best for me. I now apply that in about everything that I do. I never realized at the time how much support both my parents gave. They never said much, but they were every single game. I cannot remember one that they ever missed. I remember telling them I didn't want them to go, but they went anyway. My dad saved up his vacation time just to go to my games in college. I don't believe they ever missed one game there either. They became everyone's adopted parents and would take my nephews every once in a while with them to the games. They would always bring snacks and help out the whole team when needed, no questions asked. Doing this exercise definitely brought up a whole lot of memories that had been tucked away in my archives. And for that, I'd just like to thank again the Hall of Fame committee, my parents, Mr. Heater, and Gil Perry. Thank you.
After hearing Sharron share tonight and reading her long list of accomplishments, it's obvious that Sharron's dedication to excellence was second to none. Congratulations, Sharron.